We all dream of success, of achieving greatness and living a life that is full, rich, and meaningful. But what does it truly take to win at life? How do we go from dreaming to doing? Today, I want to share with you 5 fundamental rules that will guide you towards winning at life, no matter where you start. The first rule is to embrace self-belief. Without belief in yourself, the journey will be incredibly difficult. You have to know deep in your soul that you are worthy of success. Trust in your abilities, even when others doubt you. The most powerful thing you can do is to believe in yourself, especially when the world seems to challenge your worth. Your belief is the foundation on which you will build your dreams. So no matter where you stand today, start by believing that you have everything it takes to succeed. The second rule is to persevere. Life will throw many obstacles in your path, and there will be moments when you'll feel like giving up. But winning at life is not about never falling, it's about how you rise when you do. Perseverance is what makes the difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't. When you face setbacks, when things don't go as planned, remind yourself that this is just part of the process. Keep pushing forward, one step at a time. The third rule is to surround yourself with the right people. The company you keep has the power to shape your journey. If you surround yourself with people who lift you up, who encourage you to reach higher, you will find yourself reaching your potential more quickly than you ever imagined. These are the people who see your greatness before you even recognize it. Choose your circle wisely. Find those who challenge you, who believe in you, and who remind you that you can do anything. The fourth rule is to prioritize growth and learning. Life doesn't stop when you achieve one goal. It's a never-ending journey of growth. Constantly seek to learn, to improve, and to evolve. Never stop investing in your education, whether through formal studies or life experiences. Every new skill you acquire, every new piece of knowledge you gain will become a tool in your toolkit for success. Remember, the most successful people are lifelong learners. The fifth rule is to give back and be grateful. Success isn't just about what you acquire for yourself, it's about how you serve and contribute to others. When you show gratitude, you open your heart to abundance. When you help others, you build a legacy that is far greater than any material possession. So be grateful for the opportunities you've been given, and always look for ways to give back. The more you pour into others, the more your own life will be enriched. In conclusion, winning at life isn't about a destination, it's about a journey of believing in yourself, persevering through challenges, surrounding yourself with supportive people, continuously learning, and giving back to the world around you. Embrace these 5 rules, and you will not only win at life, but you will also inspire others to do the same. Believing in yourself is the first and most crucial step in achieving any level of success in life. It might sound simple, but the reality is that belief in oneself is a deeply transformative force. It sets the tone for everything you do, shaping your mindset, your decisions, and the actions you take. The truth is, nothing in life can be achieved without first establishing a solid foundation of self-belief. Self-belief is not about having an inflated sense of ego or thinking you're better than others. It's about recognizing your inherent worth and capabilities. It's understanding that no matter the obstacles, you have the inner strength and potential to overcome them. It is often the case that people don't achieve their dreams because they don't believe they can. The most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. If you doubt your own abilities, your actions will reflect that doubt. You'll second-guess yourself, hesitate when opportunities arise, and ultimately hold yourself back from reaching your full potential. This belief in yourself comes from within, but it is also nurtured by your experiences, the messages you receive from others, and the environments in which you find yourself. Growing up, many of us face societal pressures, family expectations, or negative feedback that can make us question our capabilities. Some might even face harsh criticism that can embed feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt. Over time, if these messages are not challenged, they can take root in your mind and create a belief that you're not worthy of success. However, it's essential to realize that your worth isn't determined by the voices around you, but by your own internal compass. Building self-belief starts with acknowledging your strengths. We all have unique abilities and talents, even if they're not immediately obvious to us. Often our strengths are overshadowed by our weaknesses, or we spend so much time comparing ourselves to others that we forget to appreciate the qualities that make us unique. Reflect on what you've accomplished so far in your life, no matter how small it may seem. Celebrate your progress and recognize the moments when you've shown resilience, creativity, and determination. These moments are proof of your strength and capacity to succeed. Another vital aspect of self-belief is the willingness to silence the inner critic. Everyone has that voice in their head that tells them they're not good enough, that they don't measure up, or that their dreams are unrealistic. But this voice is not the truth. It's merely fear disguised as caution. Overcoming that voice is not easy, but it's essential. Every time you confront self-doubt and push forward despite it, you reinforce the belief that you are capable. It's about shifting your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance, believing that there is enough room for you to succeed, that there are opportunities for everyone, and that you are deserving of those opportunities just as much as anyone else. Self-belief also means accepting your flaws and understanding that perfection is an illusion. We all have areas where we can improve, and acknowledging this is not a weakness but a strength. The most successful people aren't perfect. They are simply willing to keep going even when things aren't going perfectly. They embrace their mistakes as part of the learning process. When you believe in yourself, you don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to have all the answers from the start. You just need to take the first step and trust that you'll figure it out along the way. One of the most profound shifts in mindset comes when you realize that your potential is not tied to your past. No matter where you come from, no matter what challenges you faced, you have the power to create a new reality for yourself. Believing in yourself allows you to break free from the limitations of your past and step into a future full of possibilities. The past does not define you. Your belief in what you can achieve from this point forward does. Lastly, self-belief is about persistence. It's about continuing to move forward even when things aren't going your way. When you believe in yourself, setbacks don't seem like roadblocks, they become temporary detours. When you hit a wall, you'll find another way around it because you understand that success isn't a straight path. There will be challenges, but with belief in yourself, you will meet those challenges with courage and the knowledge that you have the ability to push through. In essence, the foundation of winning at life lies in believing that you are capable of success. It is the quiet but powerful force that propels you forward, especially when faced with adversity. Without self-belief, all the potential in the world remains untapped. But when you start with the unwavering understanding that you are worthy, capable, and destined for greatness, everything else falls into place. So take a moment to look at yourself in the mirror and remind yourself that you are enough, just as you are. The journey ahead might be challenging, but your belief in yourself will always guide you toward your goals. Perseverance is one of the most powerful qualities you can develop in your pursuit of success. It is the inner strength that drives you to keep going when the going gets tough. Life will not always be easy. In fact, it's often in the face of hardship and challenge that the true test of your character emerges. Perseverance is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who give up in the face of adversity. It's the quality that fuels your journey even when you encounter setbacks, doubts, and obstacles along the way. In life, you will face moments when everything seems to be going wrong, when the progress you've worked so hard for suddenly halts, and when success feels like an impossible dream. This is when perseverance becomes essential. It's easy to keep going when things are smooth and you're seeing results. But when you hit roadblocks, when the world doesn't seem to align with your goals, that's when perseverance shows its true power. It's about the courage to keep pushing forward even when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. The ability to stay the course when the path becomes uncertain. The foundation of perseverance lies in the understanding that failure is not final. Far too often, people allow their failures to define them, to dictate their worth, or to stop them from pursuing their dreams. But failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of success. Each failure is a lesson, an opportunity to grow, and an essential building block in the process of achievement. When you learn to view failure not as a permanent setback, but as a stepping stone, you develop the resilience to keep going no matter what obstacles appear in your path. A key element of perseverance is your mindset. How you perceive challenges plays a huge role in whether or not you'll push through. If you see every setback as a sign that you should give up, then you'll never make it to the other side. But if you view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, you will find yourself stronger, wiser, and more prepared for whatever comes next. Developing a mindset of perseverance means cultivating patience, resilience, and an unwavering belief that you will succeed, no matter how long it takes or how many times you may fail along the way. Perseverance also requires emotional strength. It's easy to become frustrated, disheartened, or even angry when things don't go as planned. But how you respond to these emotions will determine your ability to persevere. It's about mastering your emotions, staying calm under pressure, and not allowing temporary feelings of discouragement to control your actions. Emotions are natural, and it's okay to feel defeated at times, but you must not let those emotions stop you from moving forward. Instead, acknowledge them, learn from them, and then continue with renewed determination. This emotional resilience will help you to keep going, even when the journey becomes mentally and physically exhausting. Another important aspect of perseverance is the ability to maintain focus. There will always be distractions, new opportunities, or easier paths that seem more appealing in the moment. But true perseverance means staying committed to your vision. Even when temptation or fatigue tries to pull you in different directions, success requires consistency, and consistency requires focus. Keep your eyes on the goal and remind yourself of why you started in the first place. When you focus on the bigger picture and the reasons behind your actions, you'll find it easier to push through even the most challenging times. Perseverance is also about discipline. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when the effort feels like too much. There will be days when you're tired, when you want to quit, but those are the days that will determine your success. It's easy to take a break or to let procrastination take over, but real progress is made when you commit to doing the hard work day in and day out. Even when you feel discouraged, make the decision to take one small step forward. These small steps, when taken consistently, eventually lead to significant progress. Perseverance is about believing in the power of time. Success doesn't happen overnight, and the process of achieving your goals can often feel slow. However, with perseverance, you'll come to understand that every small effort compounds over time. Success is not an instant result, but a gradual process, and persistence is what will carry you through the long journey. With time, dedication, and the strength to continue, you will eventually reach the success you seek. In conclusion, perseverance is not just about enduring, it's about thriving despite the obstacles. It is the force that propels you forward, the strength that helps you rise every time you fall, and the unwavering belief that no matter how many setbacks you face, you can still achieve your dreams. When you develop the habit of persevering, you cultivate the mindset, discipline, and emotional strength to overcome any challenge that comes your way. So the next time you face adversity, remember that perseverance is your greatest ally. Keep moving forward, keep believing, and keep working. You are capable of more than you know, and with perseverance, you will win at life. Learning from failure is one of the most vital lessons you can embrace on your journey towards success. Failure is often seen as something to avoid or be afraid of, but it's essential to understand that failure is not the end, it's a part of the process. In fact, failure can be your greatest teacher. The key to winning at life is not in avoiding failure, but in learning how to use it as a stepping stone to greater success. Failure is inevitable. No matter how careful we are, how well prepared, or how much effort we put into something, there will always be moments when things don't go as planned. These setbacks might feel discouraging, and they can shake our confidence. However, the way you respond to failure is what ultimately defines your success. Many people who achieve great things have faced countless failures along the way, but they didn't let those failures define them. Instead, they viewed each setback as an opportunity for growth and learning. When you fail, it's easy to get caught up in negative emotions, frustration, disappointment, or self-doubt. These emotions are natural, and it's okay to feel them for a time. But it's important to recognize that those emotions do not need to dictate your actions. You have the power to decide how you respond to failure. You can choose to let it keep you down, or you can use it as fuel to move forward. The most successful people are not those who never fail, but those who persist despite failure. They understand that failure is simply feedback, it's information about what didn't work and what needs to change in order to succeed next time. One of the most valuable aspects of failure is that it forces you to look at your approach and adjust. When you're successful, you may not take the time to evaluate what's working and what isn't, because things are simply going well. But when you fail, it forces you to step back and reconsider your methods. Failure pushes you to be more creative, to think outside the box, and to find new solutions. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, ask yourself what you can learn from the experience. What can you do differently next time? How can you improve and grow from this experience? These are the questions that will help you turn failure into an invaluable lesson. Failure also teaches you the importance of resilience. It's one thing to succeed when everything is going right, but true strength is demonstrated when you can rise after falling. Resilience is the ability to recover from setbacks and keep moving forward, no matter how difficult things may seem. Each time you face failure and choose to get back up, you build emotional and mental resilience that will serve you throughout your life. With every failure you overcome, you become more equipped to handle the challenges that lie ahead and more confident in your ability to succeed in the long term. Another powerful lesson that failure teaches is humility. It reminds us that we are not invincible and that success is never guaranteed. Failure helps to keep us grounded and teaches us to appreciate our victories, no matter how small. When you experience failure, it encourages you to take a step back, evaluate your approach, and be open to feedback from others. It's a humbling experience that reminds you that success isn't just about talent or hard work, it's about learning, growing, and being willing to adjust when necessary. Failure fosters patience. In a world that values instant gratification, it's easy to forget that success takes time. Failure teaches you that things don't always happen on your timeline, and that's okay. Sometimes the road to success is long and winding, and the best things in life require time, effort, and persistence. It's easy to give up when progress seems slow or when things don't unfold as quickly as we hope, but failure teaches you that patience is a key ingredient in the recipe for success. With patience, you can stay focused on your goals and trust that with time, effort, and perseverance, you will get where you want to go. Failure also builds character. It pushes you to confront your fears and face challenges head on. It's during times of failure that you learn what you're truly made of, whether you have the courage to keep going or the determination to rise again. Failure forces you to confront your weaknesses and areas of growth, but it also highlights your strengths. It's an opportunity to see how far you've come, what you're capable of, and what you still need to work on. Each failure refines you, sharpening your skills and building your character for the next challenge you will face. In conclusion, learning from failure is essential to winning at life. It's not about avoiding failure or being afraid of it. It's about embracing it, understanding it, and using it to propel you forward. Failure is not the end of the road. It's a detour that brings new insights, strengthens your resilience, and builds your character. The more you fail and learn from those experiences, the closer you get to the success you desire. So don't fear failure. Instead, let it be your teacher. Keep moving forward, keep learning, and keep growing, because your greatest successes are often born from your greatest failures. Staying disciplined is one of the most important factors in achieving long-term success. In the pursuit of your goals, it's easy to become distracted, lose motivation, or give in to short-term temptations. But the key to winning at life lies in maintaining a consistent level of discipline. Discipline is not just about self-control in the moment, it's about creating habits, routines, and mindsets that enable you to stay focused and aligned with your long-term vision, even when you encounter challenges or distractions. Discipline begins with setting clear goals and developing the commitment to stick to them, regardless of how tempting it may be to veer off course. It's easy to get excited about the prospect of achieving something new, but the real test of your dedication comes when the initial excitement fades and the work begins. The everyday grind, the consistent effort, the small steps, this is where discipline comes into play. It's about making choices that are in alignment with your future, not just your immediate desires. The ability to stay disciplined is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up when the process becomes challenging. At its core, discipline is about understanding that success is not an overnight result, and that the path to success is often paved with small, incremental actions. Many people give up too soon, thinking that if they don't see immediate results, then their efforts are in vain. But the truth is, consistency over time yields results. It's easy to feel discouraged when you don't see immediate outcomes, but those who are disciplined keep going day after day because they trust in the process and understand that progress is being made, even when it's not visible right away. They understand that every small effort counts and will eventually lead to bigger victories. One of the most powerful aspects of discipline is the ability to delay gratification. In today's fast-paced, instant gratification society, it can be difficult to resist the urge to seek pleasure or rewards right away. But in order to achieve lasting success, you must be able to prioritize long-term goals over short-term pleasures. This might mean saying no to distractions, putting off momentary pleasures, or doing the hard work that others may avoid. When you are disciplined, you can focus on your end goal and make choices that support your vision, even if it means sacrificing immediate desires or comforts. This delayed gratification not only helps you build success, but also strengthens your mental resilience, teaching you the value of patience and persistence. Discipline also means holding yourself accountable. It's one thing to say you want to achieve something, but it's another to take consistent action to make it happen. Accountability is the practice of checking in with yourself regularly, assessing your progress, and ensuring that you are staying true to your commitments. It requires honesty and integrity, as it means being honest with yourself about where you are falling short and making adjustments when necessary. When you are disciplined, you don't make excuses or allow setbacks to derail you. Instead, you take responsibility for your actions and keep yourself on track. This level of personal accountability strengthens your ability to stay focused on your goals even when things become difficult. Another critical element of discipline is the ability to create and stick to habits and routines. Successful people don't rely on motivation alone. They build systems and structures that support their goals. This might include waking up early to work on your craft, dedicating time every day to self-improvement, or developing healthy habits that contribute to your overall well-being. Habits are powerful because they allow you to take consistent action without relying on willpower or motivation. When you create routines that align with your goals, you take the guesswork out of the equation. You no longer have to decide every day whether or not you'll put in the work because it's already built into your day-to-day life. Discipline is also about learning to stay focused in a world full of distractions. With so many things vying for our attention, social media, entertainment, external pressures, it can be challenging to stay on task. But discipline requires you to stay focused on what truly matters and to block out distractions that don't align with your priorities. This means setting boundaries, saying no to things that drain your energy or time, and protecting your space so you can focus on the work that will move you closer to your goals. Staying disciplined means consistently choosing to engage in activities that contribute to your growth and success, while being mindful of the distractions that can pull you away from your path. A key part of discipline is also learning to manage your time effectively. Time is one of our most valuable resources, and once it's gone, we can't get it back. Successful people understand the importance of time management, and they use their time wisely. They prioritize tasks that have the greatest impact, avoid wasting time on things that don't matter, and ensure that their time is being spent in ways that are aligned with their values and goals. When you develop the discipline to manage your time effectively, you make the most of every day and move closer to your aspirations. Discipline requires a strong sense of self-motivation. While it's important to have external sources of inspiration, the real power comes from within. Discipline is about cultivating the inner drive to keep going, even when the external rewards are not immediate or visible. It's about believing in your vision and trusting that the effort you put in today will pay off in the future. The more you practice discipline, the more self-motivated you become, and the easier it is to stay committed to your goals, even when challenges arise.